We've come to the end of our series. We could go on to many more Christian thinkers who've developed science. We've looked at some of the ones that perhaps have been forgotten by many people, and just to show you the wealth of Christian heritage that we have concerning people who developed the scientific method and found new information for us that were important to the development of Western thinking. We just finished with the last one, and that's Nicholas of Cosa, 1401 to 1464. He made contributions to the field of mathematics and developed the concept of infinitesimal and reflective motion. But then we could look at Otto Brunfels, 1488 to 1534. He did work in botany. Nicholas Copernicus, 1473 1543. He did work on heliocentric worldview. William Turner, 1508 1568. Father of English botany. Ignazio Danti, 1336 to 1586, was a mathematician, wrote on Elucid. Giordano Bruno, 1548 1600, Italian cosmologist. Bartholomeus Pitiscus, 1561 to 1613, developed trigonometry. John Napier, 1550 to 1617, he was a Scottish mathematician, invented logarithms. Johannes Kepler, 1571 1630, developed planetary motions. Laurentius Gothus, 1565 1646, professor of astronomy, wrote books on the topic. Galileo, 1564 1642, defended heliocentrism. Marine Mersenne, 1588 1648, mathematician. René Descartes, 1596 to 1650, was a key figure in the scientific revolution. Blaise Pascal, 1623 1662, known thinker who developed Pascal's law in physics, Pascal's theorem, wager, etc. Nicholas Steno, 1638 1686, considered a pioneer in anatomy and geology. Seth Ward, 1677 1617 1689, Sullivan Chair of Astronomy, and wrote foundation volumes on a number of important works in that area. Robert Boyle, 1627 1691, proposed the study of science. John Wallis, 1616 1703, was a mathematician. Gottfried Leibniz, 1646 1716, developed a calculator machine. Isaac Newton, 1643 1727, considered one of the great scientists of all time. Carlos Linnaeus, known as the father of modern taxonomy. Leonhard Euler, 1707 1783, was an important mathematician and physicist. Maria Gaetanina Agnesia, 1718 1799, she was a mathematician who was eventually appointed to a position within the Vatican. Oleg Gregory, 1774 to 1841, wrote lessons astronomical and philosophical. Master at the Royal Military Academy. William Buckland, 1784 1856, was a geologist. Lars Levi Lestadius, 1800 and 1861, was a botanist and discovered 4 species. Edward Hitchcock, 1793 1864, was a geologist and paleontologist. William Whewell, 1794 1866, professor of mineralogy. Charles Babbage, 1791 1871, was a mathematician, philosopher. Adam Sedgwick, 1785 1873, was a geologist. John Beckham, 1790 1874, was an American naturalist. All these people and many more. James Clerk Maxwell, 1831 1879, theoretical physicist. Gregor Mendel, 1822 1884, modern genetics. Philip Henry Gauss, a marine biologist. Asa Gray, 1810 1880, wrote Gray's Manual, which is still an important botanical book. And we could go on, and all these people were influential in the development of science, and they were Christians. Okay, so I could go on and on and on. The idea that Christianity is anti-science and anti-intellectual is just nonsense.